Are we really having this discussion again? I just saw a Twitter post that was about a person who was doing one of those liquify tool challenges where you let the color picker or let the tool decide your fate of what color you choose. And they deliberately did not choose the dark skinned option. They literally moved to the lighter skinned option and filled it in manually when that is not a part of the challenge. And now people are just being like, we need to shame people who don't draw dark skin, and it's a whole clusterfuck because you have people say, oh, but we can draw whatever we want. People can draw whatever they want, and people draw whatever they want. Listen, that is an integral part of art. As somebody who has drawn for pretty much the entirety of their lives and has taken it seriously for over half of their life, I can tell you firsthand that I didn't get better until I started studying shit. I wanted to draw people, and I learned how to draw people. I studied all sorts of different forms of media. I studied Dragon Ball, I studied JoJo, I studied Danganronpa. I studied all these things when I got into them. And then when I got into Street Fighter, my knowledge just fucking skyrocketed, dude. Like, it just went, it went through the roof. Not to mention that when I actually started to do research on how to properly draw black people, my skills also improved. Wow, who'd have thought? My skills on coloring black people also improved when I learned that they refract skin. They refract light differently on their skin. Like, they just refract light more because they're darker. It's not that hard. I promise you, if you spend your whole artistic hobby worrying about not portraying something correctly, you're never gonna develop the muscle memory in order to do it properly. There's so many resources online, and genuinely, if people shame you for asking for help, that's a them problem. Art should be accessible for everybody, especially in the age of AI that is threatening to take all the fun out of this hobby. Especially when you have people complaining about how it's a talent and that not everybody can draw and that it's a gift. It's not a gift. You need to remember first and foremost that art is a skill. Art is a skill that's developed over time, and the only way to perfect that skill is to practice. Say it with me now. Practice. Practice makes perfect. If you don't practice, you're never gonna get better. If you have enough time to practice how to properly do one of the clutch falling bucket tricks in Minecraft, or do some crazy ass wall jumping movement shit in Apex Legends, you have time to learn how to draw. 5 minutes is all it takes. You just need to get the muscle memory down in your hands. That's all it is. With the references at the disposal of the internet, the world is your oyster, my friends. Go out, draw, and learn how to do it. There's all sorts of resources available. Genuinely, I will try to help you as much as possible. Furthermore, I'm sure there's lots of other people that would want to do the same thing as you. Get out there, learn the rules so you can break them, and you can draw shit like me. Wow!